ARESxGOD here, and I think I'm speaking for everybody after this episode of Vinland Saga. Farmland is over and things are just getting started. This is just the beginning, and Thorgil, I knew he was a good fighter, but damn, he went wild in this episode. Poor Olmar, I feel sorry about the dude. I love him, he's such a fun character, but he's just in the middle of this entire thing, the plan with everything. Canute just sticking to his word, willing to do anything and everything for his plan. And this episode, I definitely feel like it's a turning point for season 2. So let's get into it and talk about it. Now, it starts pretty innocent, the episode. Honestly, we see Olmar drunk and people in the background laughing about him and what happened with the pig. Even I started laughing the more I was watching the episode and remembering that scene there. But slowly we see Wolf is there, and they're starting to put their plan into motion. They wanted to goad him, to use him to attack and kill somebody from the king to have their excuse, but things escalate. So no plan survives the battlefield. No matter how much you try it, there's gonna be a Thorgil there for you, and we're gonna get to that. Now, Wolf is also has this weird thing he can do with coins, kinda use them like bullets, and that's gonna be very important there when he took out that butterfly. It's a setup for a future scene, and even he considers the ones that were laughing at Olmar kind of stupid at the same time, so he views them as pawns also. Now, this is where we get Broad, which I feel like he was kind of more, a bit more oblivious than even Olmar in this episode. He thought he was having the time of his life with his friends there, laughing at Olmar, making fun of him, goading him, provoking him there about the pig. And I gotta admit, I was caught up into it. This was so fun, the laughter. They started cracking jokes there at his expense. Gotta admit, it was really funny what happened there with the pig. And I'm sure everybody has had that moment when you're with friends and somebody just keeps amplifying that joke, just another level to it, and you both or however many there in the group, you just can't breathe, can't catch your breath because you're laughing more and more. That's how that moment felt, at least for me. But they had no idea what was happening next, because Olmar, there's so much anybody can take, being laughed at, being mocked and so on, and you can feel him going mad, more angrier and angrier, about to explode, and he finally draws his sword. But they still laughed at him even in that moment there. But things escalated when he almost beheaded Broad. So we have the fight, or the duel, starting between them. At least Broad had some honor there, didn't want to gang up on him there. He was confident in his abilities to win, which he would have won. That fight would have been his to win it if it was a fair fight. But still, picking on somebody that you know is not strong enough or skilled with the sword, you're kind of the asshole, let's be honest there. As much as that was funny, that's not something you do at somebody else's expense, and even bully them even further when you know you're more skilled than them, especially with a sword. But that's, of course, that should be understood without me even having to say it. So the fight starts and he's winning pretty easily. Of course, Olmar wasn't gonna be there to win, but this was when we have Thorgil, the Giga Chat, showing up, and he seems like abrasive, obnoxious, but I like Thorgil. At least he can back up his words with his action, and more than back up his words. And he's a man's man, so to say, a true Viking. That I'm curious what his reaction will be when, or if he finds out that Kettle is not this Iron Fist. But that's hopefully in a future episode, because this episode, for me, Thorgil stole the show. This was his episode. He shows up, he saw what was happening to Olmar, starts telling, hey, get up. But Olmar was like, hey brother, can you help me? They humiliated me. But no, he wasn't gonna be there to intervene on his behalf at least yet. And the way he lifted him up by one head like a ragdoll over there, get your shit together, and tells him a warrior has two options, kill or die. So you either kill him or I'm gonna kill you after, because I'm not gonna stand by this humiliation by our name, and starts pumping him up, provoking him, goading him into this, and kind of succeeds, because Olmar kind of loses reason there. He goes into fury mode and starts charging, but he was about to die, because Brod, he might be an asshole, but at least he's a warrior. He knows what he's doing. He was getting ready to kill Olmar there with the stance. But before he can do it, we have Wolf from the background using that coin thing to take out Brod's eyes, which kills him, because Olmar stabs him and gets his first kill. And Thorgil realized this, there's something more happening, so they're definitely trying to set up Olmar over here using those guys as patsies, but things escalated, because they wanted revenge after that. The group that was with Brod, they wanted to kill Olmar, and I was like, there's no way Thorgil is gonna allow this. No way. I know he's kind of an asshole, but he still has honor, like more than honor, and he still cares about his brother. And damn, I knew he was a good warrior, but I didn't expect him to, I don't know, be like a pay-to-win user against free-to-play players. That's how that moment felt. There was like, he obliterated them. He just went cutting them in half, fingers, hands, just stabbing them. Lambs to the slaughter there. And Olmar was full on shock. In the background, Thorgil was killing horde mode, and he just didn't know how to react there. What happened? He actually killed somebody in this place. He almost died. So many things were probably going through his head. But after things calmed down a bit, Thorgil knows and goes to check out, sees the wound on the eye, and realized what happened. And we have even Kettle showing up, and poor dude losing his mind. What happened there? Getting mad and trying to talk to Thorgil. Hey, duels are not allowed. But one thing I have to say, the calmness that Thorgil had in this episode was so good. He knew what happened, he knew what needed to be done, he knew what was going to happen, or at least what was supposed to happen, because even if duels were not allowed, they weren't the ones in the wrong. But he knew there's something more to this, even though they didn't do anything wrong there. And it's proven correct when the guards show up and they decide to arrest everybody. They were even surprised that Olmar was alive there. Thorgil told them, hey, we have done nothing wrong, but he was still about to get arrested. And this was the moment I was like, I need more Thorgil in my life. Give me more Thorgil. It feels like so long since we've had this much action in Vinland Saga. Don't get me wrong, if you guys have watched my videos, you know I love season 2 so much. So many people are missing out with the amazing character development we have gotten. Some episodes are a work of art, the Nightmare one, the one where Ashla is here, but at the same time I have also missed the action, and this episode brought it, more than brought it back over here, because I knew by his reaction Thorgil just, no, I'm not having this, and just instantly decapitates one of the guards. I was like, yes, shit is about to go down. I was grinning the entire episode. Give it to me, and just goes wild. More pay to win action. This destroys them. They weren't even there to be called warriors. And I love you, Thorgil. Thank you for giving me this this moment here. And he keeps one alive, well, barely alive there, and starts questioning him. So he was still very, very calm into that situation. He didn't lose his mind, he didn't lose to rage over there, he wasn't confused, he wasn't panicking. This is why Thorgil was so awesome in this episode. Not just his skill as a warrior, his mental fortitude, how to handle in that situation. Start questioning one of them. Why did you let did you allow Olmar to win? Because he realized what happened there. That does, I don't know anything, and he loses an eye, gets stabbed in the eye by Thorgil. Are you sure about that? Yeah, and he finally says they just wanted to use Olmar as a pawn to be able to arrest Kettle at the words of Wolf. But what I liked quite a lot more, honestly, I like the action over there, but this was my favorite part of the episode when Thorgil heard that and realized what was happening. He liked it. He got excited and started grinning, and this is just the beginning. I was like, yes, conflict is here, and Thorgil loves that. He's a true Viking warrior. He kind of seems a bit similar to Thorkel, and also a bit with Thors. I feel like he's kind of a fusion between the two. He has that warrior-like mentality of Thorkel, but also the calmness and the logic, the rationale of Thors a bit. I don't know how he matches up against them. If you're gonna put them to fight, he would probably lose against both of them, especially against Thors. Thorkel would also beat him very easily, but I feel like he has some of their qualities there at least, and I like him. He's one of my new characters from this season that I'm starting to like more. My first opinion with him, especially by how he was first introduced, he's definitely still an asshole, but I still like him, and I'm excited to see what he's going to do next. So that was pretty much the majority of the episode. Thorgil stole the show. It was his there, and after that we see Wolf goes in to report to Canute what happened. Despite things not fully going to plan, they still have their excuse because Kettle's family still killed some of the king's guards there, so they have their excuse even though they planned all of this there, and they're preparing more men to go after the farm. I think it was like 100 or 102 men. Floki is also gonna join. I kind of want Thorgil just kill Floki, please just have the fight at least, but at the same time that's probably not gonna happen, because what I want more than this is for Thorfinn to realize that Floki was behind everything that went wrong in his life over here, with Floki being the one responsible for Thor's death. But that's probably way into the future. But at least now we're gonna have the conflict heading for the farm. Is gonna be an all-out war. I'm curious what's going to happen here, and Canute is steadfast into his plan opinion, even when Svein, the vision he keeps having, showed up and laughing at him, how more and more they're starting to resemble, and just tell him keep going, pile up more and more bodies to be at the top. And yeah, Canute is way on his head to be the tyrant, and very similar to Svein, but I'm happy. Canute has had an amazing character development since season 1. Even in season 1 his change towards the end of the season was really good, and now that we see him as a king right here, just simply amazing. And I love this side of Canute, and I'm so excited to see the two methods for the same goal clashing, when we're gonna have Thorfinn and his way to stop war, and with Canute's way to want this utopia, gonna clash when they go for the farm. All of the reactions, I'm so excited for the future of the series right now, but even more because after the moment with Canute, we see Leif was the one that smuggled out Kettle, Thorgil, Olmar, and them together there on his boats. They made a deal for him to get paid, because this is very risky, but also for Thorfinn. Finally, Easy gonna finally come face to face with Thorfinn, and I was laughing so much when they got out of the barrels there, and everybody, Thorgil, hey father, dad, you can get out. No, I'm fine here. Kettle is stuck. He likes the barrel is safety, and I can fully understand it. I would probably do the same thing. In the barrel nobody can hurt me. I love you, Kettle. He's such an awesome character. Also, and we get to see a bit of farm life with Thorfinn, Einar still working, plowing, but getting ready for the day to end. And I think that Thorfinn feels that there's a change in the wind. Something is about to happen, and even Canute reaffirming his conviction to go through with everything that has happened so far. So yeah, an amazing episode. Feel like this was definitely a turning point for season 2, and this is a good moment. Start binging if you haven't started season 2 anything. You're missing out. Please watch season 2. It's so good. So let me know what you guys thought about the episode and the season so far, that we're getting into this tone shift right now. Let me know down in the comments below. As always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot. You guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. Also make sure you check out the podcast Because Anime, link in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep enjoying Vinland Saga. Bye bye.